Welcome to this new Mago tutorial. We'll review the AI models that you can use and the impact those will have on the results and on the cost of your render. In this video, you will learn how to choose the model and how to control your spending. So in Mago, you will have three categories of models: transformation, specifically for VFX, stylization for style transfer, and then character will help you modify your characters or preserve and modify your background. And within each of those three categories, you have two families of models. We'll have the Mago models and the closed source models. To give you some context, the Mago models like Mago Transform, which will allow you to transform the full video. You have the Mago Style Transfer, which allow you to transform your video while staying close to your input video. Then you have the Mago Character, which will help you replace your character and the background of your image while preserving your character. And lastly, you will also have the Mago In-Painting, allow you to work on specific elements of your video, like a car or an object in the video. The Mago video models are what we call frame perfect, which means that the output matches your input frame by frame without any drift. They use descriptive prompts where you describe the kind of output you would like to have visually, and they give you most of the control settings, for example, the control net, the advanced settings here. And lastly, they will cost a lot less as we optimize the Mago models for daily usage and continuous iteration. On the other hand, on the closed source models, which will include Happy Horses, Sit Dance 2, Clean Family models, those closed source models will use more, instruction-based prompts, like, for example, remove an object or change this character. So you will just have to describe this in the prompt. They are much easier to start with, but they will cost much more per render, and they are not what we call frame perfect. They might change the composition of your video. And lastly, they will have stricter content rule, meaning that you will have minimum amount of frames per render and maximum amount of frames per render, which might constrain you. Once you launch your render, you will have the option to either use the relax mode. When you use the relax mode, which is only available when you have a subscription, you will be able to iterate on your renders without consuming your credits. This way you can iterate until you get the right result without spending any more of your credit budget. The idea is that once you get to the you're looking for, then you can use your credit renders to do longer renders and higher resolution renders. When you use credit modes, you have a higher cap in the number of frames you can use. When you use relax mode, you will be capped at 300 frames max per render. They will only work on Mago models. Now, the settings that matters most. On your first few renders, what will be the most important is what is the model that you're using for your particular use case. Your model selected, the main and important settings will be provide a reference frame. You can select one of the modified images you have, and then your model prompt. Make sure to make your prompt descriptive. That should be enough to get you started. Now, on Mago models, you will have an advanced tab. This will allow you to dive deeper into the controls that you have over the model. But when you start, we advise you to keep the output size the same. It's a good balance for now. If you increase the steps, you will get sharper details, and fewer steps will give you rougher style. Interpolation makes the model render one every 2 frames of your video, and then interpolate the missing frame. It will make your render faster and cheaper with a small loss of detail. Now, if we go straight into the context settings, the context settings give you control over how long the clips are split into different parts or chunks. Leave the advanced settings as they are default values. They work well as is. On the next video, we'll be reviewing how to direct and control your renders to get the best out of Mago.